last week I went to the dinner I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Since 93, had a dinner.
Yeah.
For celebrating, it's their annual dinner, and they were celebrating Michael Iboda and Kanya King. You know Kanya King, the lady that started the Mobos?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a celebration for
Big
them.
around.
Celebrating her life.
You're celebrating her works, etc. Everything they've done, and Michael Iboda as well, everything that he's done, yeah? So I've got in it. I'm on my table, I'm with, shout out Negla. She was sitting opposite me. I'd have met her before. She works at Sony.
Yeah.
Runs Ministry of Sounds, Dance, the label. She's heavily involved over there. Hope I got your job title right. Don't get onto man. But then on top, and then next to her, remember Jackie Davison, old school Jackie Davison, MBE? Yeah.
Actress.
No, she's been heavily involved in a lot of stuff, music
Behind the scenes kind of thing. Yeah.
She's a real trailblazer, old school.
Yeah.
You know them ones?
Veteran.
Yeah, making people know what's what, making sure our salmon's cooked properly, pull out the torch, sending back food. Jackie Davis was
big
telling us, get up. Like, you know, when the applause is going on, she just signaled that.
Auntie,
you get me? She's on job. Auntie
in the culture.
She was on job. But anyway, in there was everyone, like, from the label heads, like bare of the label heads was in there. The people that's involved in certain positions. Is a black people thing.
Yeah.
Like a celebration, like black excellence. You know the vibe. You know that's the title they're throwing it. But it was a who's who as far as that. It was good to be in there. I was happy to be there, whatever. But one thing I took from that, shout out Ricky Blue, because he was Anglian Atkins. They put it together. You know, I always big up Ricky Blue.
Yeah.
But one thing I took from it, I was listening to Kanya King's speech as she collected her award and all of that, and the honours, and people speaking of her beforehand. And like, there was a lady, she owned a restaurant. I can't remember the name. It might have been called Soul Mama or something. It was up them end by Westfield.
Yeah.
And how they spoke of her and what they spoke of on the journey and this. And I was in there, I was going, I'm listening, you know, I'm taking it on board, I'm listening. And what they've gone through, because it was a slightly older crowd. It was mixed, but there was a lot of people, like, you know,
respectful.
It's a nice, the history, the lineage to get to where we're at now was in the building. There. You know the ones there. So big people think you understand. We know we're good.
Everyone look nice.
Everyone look nice. Everyone look fresh. Everyone's turned out well.
Yeah.
Manners. Everything's nice. Good vibes, energy, love.
Yeah.
Getting reciprocated around the room. But anyway, I'm listening to them speak of what Kanya King did and of their journeys and all of this, and I'm listening to them breaking it down. A lady broke it down, like her journey and what Kanya King and what the mobile did for her, and that changed her life. And then Kanya King come and spoke, and she kicked a good speech. I had to listen to her properly. I'm listening to her, you know. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
And she's saying like what it took to kind of get the mobiles going and the fights, and you know, people saying like, what about music of white origin, and what about music of flipping Chinese origin, and why is it this and why is it that, and you know, and not being able to make everyone happy, and other people might want an award, and why ain't I getting the award, and this, that. I looked and I thought, wow, these people have gone through a lot to kind of lay this foundation. She's gone through a lot to make this. People might take for granted now that you see the awards show, the final product, because I heard remortgage house talk and stress and not.
Had to move it. Remember, there was madnesses when she was holding it in London, fights,
all of that.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's a vision. And the reason she said she did it in the first place is because, you know, we weren't celebrated anywhere and all of the above, the foundations of what's going on. So when you look and listen to all of that, and now you see things have moved on, like things have progressed.
Yeah.
These are the people that have been part of, you know, laying the foundation in all of this, but things have progressed now. And I see where it's at. As the lineage trickles down, now people are in positions. There's award shows. Everyone's making award shows now, and there's this, and people are getting honoured, and black men are getting Brit Awards and this and that. But these people have put the work in.
Yeah, 100% laid the foundation.
Right. But what I looked at and I thought to myself, the man, them are fucking it up. Not us.
Yeah.
But how the fuck
Talk to me.
After all of this, I'm listening, you know, I'm looking and saying, all this has gone on to get to what's going on now. Now people are in position, like more and more positions. And I know there's bare good stuff that goes on and we might not see it as much. But how do you go from that and everything else? Because they're reminding me of our aunts, our uncles and this. And then now that everything's on and the doors are more opening, all niggas do is beef, argue online, chat shit.
Yeah.
Got the money arguing over who's badder. Brother, it was a dream for these people to ever have these things happen. We're kind of embarrassing them, bro. I'll be real. And I'm not saying I'm a saint because, you know, certain times man could get drawn into a whatever.
Yeah. But respectfully, man, deal with it in the right ways.
We're going to have to be doing...
Yeah, we live in a time when the bag's there. Like, I know what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, even with the rappers, like, you live in a time where I remember when, back in the day, even when, let's say when you was rapping and that, you had to get a deal. To eat food, you had to sign something, get into something, and everyone was trying to be mainstream. Now you don't have to be mainstream to eat food. Like, you can be an independent artist, have your own following. I always mention about that Skylord brother, whoever that does this auto-tune music. No one's ever heard of him. Probably have heard of him, but bro, he's got 1 million whatever plus followers on Instagram, and he's doing his own thing, touring the world. Most people don't even listen to his music. So you can be that guy and not have to even be in this mainstream culture to be successful. And all man want to do is dust each other down and
it's crazy.
Be online and chat bare fuckery. And like, we live in a world now and I live in a time where it is embarrassing, bro.
It's embarrassing, bro. But no, don't get me wrong though, because they're like, and we've had most of them here. There's bare people doing great positive things in it.
Yeah,
like, let's have it right.
Yeah.
Like bare men are doing positive things, bare women are doing positive things. People are in positions, and everyone's more known now and more opportunities. And this one's on Channel 4 and that one's on BBC.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah,
Rapman's done Supercell, and you see what I'm saying. And this is going on, and heads of Atlantic Black music and EGA with Colin and like things are going on, and down to the generations of guys that are doing well. Like there's guys doing positive stuff. You see what I'm saying? Artists, actors that are just doing good. But obviously we don't see it as much, which is partly to blame from the bloggers and the whoever as well. Maybe the positives don't get pushed as much. You see what I'm saying? Chief? But
don't get as much views.
You don't get as much views. But I just look at it and I just think, nah, man, there's too much going on. Like, and we weren't. It's not like that's how we were brought up. Because when I'm in them rooms, I'm just thinking, this is kind of how man would see, like when you're walking with your mum down the road and she's gonna stop and talk to people and all of that. Because I don't know people in this room. Jackie Davis at the table, like, she's put, have you met Sterling?
Yeah.
And they're like, I know Sterling. You met Sterling. That's what man grew on, isn't it?
But that's what they're on.
That's
why even behind the scenes, they're all elevating because they're busting each other. Yeah. And then when you see something come together or this like a business something, or you sat to someone and they're saying, we've been in doing this and we've done that and they built this and
that's what it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But
it's in the roads, it feels like, or not even in the roads, but just this modern day Gen Z culture. It's like every man for himself.
Yeah. And the reason it resonates with me is because that's the ethos that the podcast is built off. So people come in, connect, big up, try and find a positive outcome. You don't have to know each other before reach out. Yep, you're good. Yeah. What can we do? How can we move forward? I remember when I was at fucking football thing, we did a football thing for Harvey. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember I was saying to people like, Daps was with me and people were coming through, walking through, and they knew by now the podcast has got motion in it. Yeah. So people, if they didn't know me already, they know me from this. So people coming up and going, And I was saying to them, like, I remember the day I was going, cool, innit? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, hit me up. Anything I could do to help you, just let me know, innit? Yeah. That's what I was saying. And that's how I usually talk in general, you know, it's my thing. And I remember that's pulling me and going, you see that? That will take you far. Yeah. But in my mind, it's like, that's just what you're supposed to be doing, bro. Yeah. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Because that's the norms of that's how things get built. Yeah. Because when it was early doors, I don't think everyone was running each other and beefing and all of that. Niggas was doing partners, working together, bro.
Come on, that's what it is, though.
Like, we was having to work together.
But if one man,
now that we've got to it,
he's renting 3 rooms out to his people, then you get me.
But I feel part of the problem, everyone wants, it's a want it now world we live in. So it's fast, everything has to come fast.